Well, it's day 2. We've gotten a lot done. Actually, that's a lie. We look like we've gotten a lot done. We haven't really got a whole lot done. I changed out the coil. Dennis painted the rims. They are a nice, pristine cream. They look like sour cream. Anyway, we've been at it for a little while. We have his dad's parrot up here as a supervisor because he's on vacation and he left us unsupervised. See, you can hear him right there. He's been directing us all morning. But we're going to show you guys what all we've done and what we're going to do.
Like Kagan was telling you, we've been at it for a little bit this morning. I say this morning, it's afternoon now. You see that? It's almost 1 o'clock. So, let me show you what's going on. So, over here, I know he's making fun of my cream colored rims, but those are International White. Yeah!
They look like they need some green metal flake. Then they can be sour cream and onion.
So, we had that old Valspar paint in the paint cabinet I bought on sale for like, it was 15 bucks for a quart. So sadly enough, that's cheap. So, but those are painted and they are setting up right now. We used wire to hold them up, which is not like super strong, but what it does is it allows you to get a lot of paint coverage in the rim, and there'll be some lines because of the wire, but it'll be minimal and it'll be inside the rim. And that's why I done what I done. And to keep the stupid thing from spinning, I stuck a rod through the spark plug. I can't talk, valve stem hole, and tie-wrapped it to the, or tied it with wire to the ladder. So that is that part of the project. So that's going real well now. You just gotta let it set up. The next part of the project is this morning we done some things to make sure the fuel tank was devaporized. I'm also going to pressurize when I work on it.
The only thing we did was set it in the sun, and then you set it on fire.
Well, I did set it on fire. See, I've definitely got some holes here. You come around, this isn't too bad, but I am going to make a strap that goes over the whole bottom to strengthen this area, because you can see where the old straps were sitting.
What about this one?
Yeah, well, I've not got over there yet. This one's about the same way, and I'm going to come around here. The center's actually in pretty good shape. It's just the corners really where it was laying, and this side right here looks a little thin. So I got to make me some patch panels that I'm going to put over this.
Oh no, there's one of these.
They're going to be galvanized
right there,
and they'll help strengthen where the straps are. So I'm going to get to making those. However, Kagan was up underneath the hood. He put the new coil on this morning. So unfortunately, and he's not particularly happy about it because he was all excited about taking it out, but because we're going to have to move this truck tomorrow, I'm not sure if that's mouse nest or...
That's mouse nest.
Some of it is, yeah. Or if that was the original padding. Yay! So this has got to go back in because we do have to move the truck for now, because I got to get back over in the other bay tomorrow, and we're probably going to set a temporary fuel system on it because I had to order a hose because the old one was broken. I got to make new straps, and I'm going to do some little electrolysis on that tank after I fix the holes in it, because it's kind of hard to fill it up with liquid with holes in it. I guess we better get started.
Does that mean we should call it a colander?
Right now it kind of is. It's a strainer.
Yeah. See, you're just surprised that I know that term, but I'm fat. I like food, so yeah.
All right, so here's where we are. Boys, you can tell I've been wearing my painting mask today. My goatee's all shoved up. Yeah, let me show you where we're at. So I have welded and then took a little bit of solder to the places that I welded. And now I put some masking tape on. I know that is like chrome paint. I'm aware of that. Boy, the sunlight makes that hard to see in the camera. Come back out this way, see if that helps. I don't care what color it is. It's 1200 degree high heat paint, whatever. I'm gonna put another coat on it here in a second. You can see I've masked off areas. The reason I've done that is I'm gonna paint the whole tank when I'm done, obviously. I have got some pieces made right here. And these are galvanized, okay? And I want to put a little bit of paint on the tank that maybe the weld wouldn't completely burn through. That's why I use the 1200 degree exhaust paint. It's still going to burn through some of it. I know that, but something's better than nothing, I guess. And so I'll put a couple more coats on that, then I'll peel the masking tape off, and then I'll start putting my pieces on there to patch that over to keep all the weak area from being weak where the straps go. Plus it'll give it something for the straps to ride on to give another layer of protection, because hopefully we'll use this tank for a little while. And I don't know if I'm going to keep this tank in the long run, or after we diesel convert the truck, if I'm going to try and run a bigger tank. Theoretically this is only like an 18-gallon tank, and I don't know what kind of fuel mileage we're going to get yet, so I may want a bigger tank. More math, you know, the math and stuff part of the project. So alright, so I'm gonna let this dry, get another coat, and then we'll go from there.
You know what the best part about it is?
What's that?
The tank's big enough to get you from gas station to gas station.
Yes. Alright. That, and it warped a little bit right there on me, so I think it'll be alright though. The weight of the fuel and stuff in there might pop that back out. I'll turn around here and look at it from this side so you can see a little bit better maybe. I only cleaned my weld up on top of the galvanized, and I didn't clean it up through here real well. The strap comes down around through, it won't matter. I just wanted the bottom of it to be fairly smooth. Yes, that is a piece of galvanized. I know about welding that. I suggest if you're going to weld galvanized, do it outside in open air where you have good ventilation. You can weld it, just don't get the fumes, make sure you got airflow. I actually have been pressurizing the tank with an air wand while I've been working on it, even though we have defumigated it and I've burnt something on top of it this morning, so everything should be safe, but never can be too careful.
Did you inhale the spicy smoke?
I did not inhale the spicy smoke. So now I get to put my piece on this side and go over just like I did here. And what this will do is this will strengthen the bottom of the tank right here. The strap comes around, lays on this, and where these things rust is the strap. And so this galvanized, which I know I've sandwiched and possibly caused it a place where it could rust and separate in between, but I did paint it first like so, and it should be airtight because I went through here stitch weld and everything. That should be sealed all the way around, shouldn't be any air in it. So now I get to do this side. Once I get this side done, I'll finish cleaning the tank, make sure it's all prepped for some good oil-based tank, you know, the stuff that takes forever to dry. And then I will, actually before I paint the outside of the tank, I'll do something to the inside of the tank, because all this nonsense has come out of the inside of the tank. Yeah, exactly. So I got more work to do, and then after I get that one done, I'll show you, and here in a little bit we'll update the list. Kagan is filthy and sweaty and dirty and hasn't even been working on the truck.
I'm working on my car.
You gotta do that stuff too. We don't film all that nonsense, but today's just a hot day.
I'm gonna tell you what though. If I find out who was a GM engineer in 2016, I can buy plane tickets wherever you are, and you will.
Careful, he might be big.
I don't care. He ain't that big.
My end of things is out here. So notice the concrete underneath is dry, and that is plumb full of water. I wouldn't lick it. Yes, I gave up after a little while. My welds kind of aren't the greatest anymore because I was chasing leaks, but you know what? It don't leak, so I'm gonna leave it because I know who it's for and he don't mind. It's for me. So now I've decided, since we're doing this, we went this far, I'm gonna clean the inside of this tank out, coat the inside of this tank, and then
like I originally said we should do.
Yeah, like Kagan originally said we should do, and then I'm gonna paint the outside of it, because the way I figure it by the numbers, I'm pretty sure this is like a 20-gallon tank, 18 at the least. So we'll find out for sure when we go to fill it up. And yeah, so let's look at the list now. I gotta drag Kagan up here because he's whipped. Tired.
It's pretty warm.
So, we got the U and tune-up. Because Kagan put the coil on it today.
Unmarked the S on seat. Do you put it back in?
Only half of it. And it's not bolted down. Because we're gonna have to move the...
There was no bolts in to begin with.
Okay. Gas tank. It doesn't leak anymore. I'm not ready to put it back in the truck yet, but that's done. Yeah, still got a lot to do. So I'm gonna try and come back to the garage tomorrow, which will probably be a Monday. I'll come after work.
So, who forgot the kill mat?
Me. Wouldn't matter. That's not gonna be a big thing anyways. We'll do that when we do the seat.
I know, but it's time consuming.
The front brakes will be a big one. That'll probably happen 2 weeks from now, along with the completion of the tune-up. And
I figure you...
hold on. This is a big one. Now I just gotta spend money.
Well, that's what I was saying. I figure the front brakes we get done after you spend your money on the tires.
That was actually my plans is before I take... Here, hold on. You guys are way too close right now, and I don't know if I can get you back here. I guess that's... you're stuck on the frame of the truck. So anyways, my plans is that I did want to do the front brakes until I took the old tires off to put the new tires on, because they're big and heavy and that's a job, and there's no sense in doing that job twice because you can't get to the brakes without taking the tires off. So that's why we haven't been working on this one, because we're going to work on this one as soon as this is done. And
I'm not gonna lie, if your plan is to do what you told me earlier, just go ahead and mark out steps.
no, not yet. He's getting excited on me. We're not marking stuff off unless it's done or officially decided not to do. Like I'm deciding not to do radio. You're gonna listen to me the whole way there.
No, I'm riding in another car.
Okay, anyways. Guys, end of day 2. I really wish there was more done, but that gas tank was quite a bit of a job trying to get everything fixed, situated on it. Yeah, it just takes time. So today is, what is today? June I know it's hot. Today is June the 22nd. August 16th. This thing needs to be rolling down the road with 2 motorcycles strapped to a makeshift bed on the back of it. I got some work to do. So if you guys want to see more of this, hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys want to catch us on August the 16th, which I don't know, this might come out before then. This one. Yeah. The other one, I don't know. Yeah. If not, you know, yeah.
And remember, unlike the country song, there is something wrong with the radio.
It don't got one. Guys, we'll see you until the next one.